Good morning, everybody. Well, this story is getting real strange now. Niagara Specialty Metals absolutely will not send our samples back for an independent evaluation. So I'm going to start this off by giving some backstory here, and we'll come into this. But originally, some of you guys remember the post or the story we did on Instagram. As we were coming across things on the Blanchard grinder and in finishing, there were some voids we were finding at multiple steps of our production process. We sent samples off to Niagara Specialty Metals for a warranty evaluation and to come to a determination of what that was. I never heard anything back until I started blowing their shit up over on YouTube here and airing out some of their internal emails. So at that point, they had an attorney reach out to engage with us over alleged defects. And again, this part's going to be hearsay because it was a phone call conversation, but their attorney, Paul Nesper, over at Giacomo and whatever, offered us $15,000. I said that is absolutely unacceptable. And I missed a phone call where I believe they were trying to re-engage with another offer. But as you can see, last week I had a counter offer over the weekend there of just them getting all the CPM off my floor. They were indicating they didn't want me to talk about these things anymore. So that was my counter offer. I think when they saw how many blades there are, they weren't super into that offer. So Monday morning, I got a follow-up email from their attorney. They magically had reports that indicates that this is somehow our fault at all these different steps in production. I was initially a little defeated, like, damn, again, there's another denied claim. But at that point in time, I said, all right, we'll send my samples back or pay me the agreed upon amount for the samples. Bob Chavala over there said, sure, no problem, we'll send the samples back. So I thought, cool, the samples are coming back at least. I can talk more about it. But while I was running, I had a new thought. I was like, well, they said, okay, there's reports that they're using to deny a claim. So I do want my samples back, definitely. So I sent an email back to their attorney and asked them to please also furnish the report along with the samples so I can have an independent evaluation done to see how they came to this determination and reconfirm their findings. At that point, their attorney re-engaged with me to say he's advising his client just pay us the $900 for the 9 samples we sent in. It was that little box of samples. So that's starting to tell me a story. So since then, I've demanded 3 times to have my samples back, that my samples are not for sale. I want my samples back and I want the report. I just got an email last night from Bob Chavala up there, and he said, hey, don't worry, the check is in the mail. So at this point, I know they're absolutely not going to send the samples back for an independent evaluation. And it also doesn't look like they're going to share this mystery report that indicates this is somehow our fault at these different process stations. So yeah, I was really mad, but I had a friend calm me down. They have a little more experience in this matter. So I believe what's going on is they are absolutely trying to draw me into some kind of litigation where they can gag me and suppress me so that I can't talk about these things while there's proceedings happening. So at this point, Bob, Paul over there, Giacomo, or all the dames, I am absolutely not going to pursue litigation. We are going to talk about this. We're going to keep this out in the daylight. So I have a new plan this morning after talking with some people. We are going to continue to collect MagnaCut samples at each station as I find them, and we are going to send those to any kind of lab that wants to get involved. If you have the appropriate equipment and resources to pursue this, let's do it. We're going to do destructive testing, non-destructive testing. Let's get all the sciencey stuff involved. The SEMs, let's do topical, let's look inside of the parts, let's look at every aspect of these and find out what these deficiencies are. I had somebody reach out saying, well, the knife industry is a real small segment of what they do. That's, it's not a big thing. There are far-reaching implications to this. The CPM product is used in aerospace applications and different critical applications where I think if some of the deficiencies I'm learning about from other sources, if this comes out, there's going to be a big problem for their name. And at this point, with their position on this, I don't care. So we have the parts, we have the samples, we're going to collect them, we're going to video all of this, I'm going to show you everything that's going on in here as I'm seeing it, and we're going to gather all this stuff up and play a fun new game of something akin to what's going on here. So if you're an industry expert, if you can show us that you have a lab or something, you want to chase this and get involved in this, send an email to info@surviveknives.com with I'm a metallurgist, I'm a material science expert, I have a lab, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. So we're going to send samples out to multiple independent sources and come to a determination by consensus of a group. So screw them, screw their money, screw their litigations. We're going to do this as a community and get to the bottom of this. And then we're all going to know exactly what is or is not going on with these materials, because I believe in my heart, based on my observations and other expert opinions of folks reaching out here now, that this is a crucible problem. This is something going on, I believe, in the powder process where we've got contaminants, and they don't want to talk about that. So I want to do exactly what they don't want to do. I'm going to talk about that. So anyway, I got to get back to work, but I'll give you a better update. I want to consult some people to make sure I'm not going to get jammed up on some sort of technicality by showing off these emails. To me, to them, the case is closed, so I don't see any harm in showing the emails, but they do have a confidentiality statement there. So I just want to consult with some people to make sure I'm not going to get a nasty gram that's also going to shut me up. So I just need to look into that. But if that check arrives, please know, Bob, I'm going to tear that up, and I'm going to tear it up here live on video. So I'm not taking your money. I'm not going to be quiet about this. I'm not going to engage with you in the way that I think you want. So with that said, I hope you guys are having a great day, but stand by. We've got a lot of good progress going on with all the Bowler and the Udahome materials. We're going to still be wrapping all of these materials up and just cherry picking everything out so that we can start this fun new experiment. And I'm really, really excited about this. They've really overplayed their hand here, and I think that it's an insane position they came to cover up something else. So I'm really looking forward to finding out what that something else is. So stand by here, but I hope you guys have a great day, and yeah, this is going to be fun.